Hey there. This audio is for mature audiences only. There you are, darling. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, I've missed you so much. Your scent is just as I remember it. It's so unmistakable. It's you. I finally found you again, just as you said I would. No, right. You said that you wouldn't remember me, but that's okay. Sorry, can't get enough of your scent. Ouch. Hey, that hurt. You look at me like you used to when I would... Oh, shouldn't talk about that. Sorry about that. You're looking really shifty. You usually have that expression on your face when you're considering running away. You really shouldn't do that. At least, not yet. I'm faster than you anyways and will catch you easily. But I get that you at least have to try. Uh-huh. Crazy cosplayer? Oh, you think I'm a cosplayer? That's... new. I never considered the possibility that you wouldn't believe that I'm a real fox girl. Here, let me blow your mind really quick. Uh-huh. I wiggled them. I can lay left one flat, right one flat. Both down, both up. Oh, and you can't forget my big, fluffy foxtail, can you? Mm-hmm. I can move it too. I often do. And there she goes. Off like a shot. Perhaps her reincarnation has made her slightly faster. Even so, it would not do to prolong this chase. I'll give her a slight head start. Three, two, one. Ready or not, darling, here I come. There we go. Stop. I'm going to be taking you with me one way or another, so just relax, darling. This will be happening one way or another. Shh. Wow, you're really struggling hard against me. I guess that I'm not doing a good job of making you feel safe right now. Look, I know that you don't trust me right now, but give it some time. Your previous incarnation fell for me within a few weeks. I'm sure that, given enough time, your present incarnation will also fall for me. Come on. All you're doing right now is hurting yourself. I honestly hate repeating stuff. I said all this before when I first took you home. Just relax. Good girl. Thank you very, very much, darling. Here, why don't you fluff my tail? Thank you, pretty girl. Your hands are really soft, as always. I'll lift you up. Don't worry, hon. You're as light as a feather. You can keep petting my tail if you so wish. It doesn't trouble me at all. As a matter of fact, it always feels nice. You pet it exactly the same way that you did before. Your job? No, hun. You don't have a job now, other than staying with me and fluffing my tail. You're home? I'll be taking you to your new one. You'll love it. I can't wait to see your expression when you see it again for the first time. We will have to cross into the spirit realm in order to do it, but... screw it. I've waited long enough. Much better. Yes. We just crossed into the spirit realm. The last time you were here, well, was in your previous incarnation, which was over 20 years ago. Sorry if I come across as impatient. I've been without you for that long. I'll get us home. It's not too far from here. Your soul was always close by, even as you were reincarnated. Here. This tree. Our home is beneath it. Yes, of course it's still alive. I tend to it. I made a home among its roots after all. It's not dirty at all, heavens no. But it would be best if I just showed you. Hold me close now. There we go. We're here. You see, I made a small home here. Proper walls, a floor, beds and light fixtures. There's running water too. I got to work on designing it over the course of your last lifetime here, and I made sure that it was to your liking. Doesn't it just satisfy something deep in your soul? Like something's just settled into place. Like a warm blanket around the shoulders. And that's because you're home now. You're home with me. Your wife. Your soulmate and partner. What is it? Don't you trust me? You were always a skeptical one. Even before, when I first wooed you, you wouldn't trust me at all too much for the first few days. Well, your previous incarnation, I just knew that this would inevitably get complicated. Well, for now, you can at least breathe a little. I'm not going to be doing anything untoward for now. Yes, I think I should explain why I just kidnapped you out of the blue like this. Well, kidnapped has such a negative connotation to it. How about the surprise reunion? I think you might have already gathered this, but I'm yours. And you're mine. All of you. Oh no, I don't just think that you're my lover. I know it. Your soul is the same as it always was, except for the piece that you gave me willingly when you married me. Exactly. There's no easy way to show you, but give it enough time and it'll show through the small things that I do. Oh, and you still kept a part of my soul as well. It's still there in the very core of your soul, in that place where it's remained ever since we exchanged our vows. Of course, you wouldn't have felt it right off the cuff. Carrying a piece of my soul with you won't show up as a feeling right away. But think of it like this. For every friend that you've made, you carry a splinter of them with you wherever you go. And there are a few friends that you've made where you've just instantly connected with them. Like on some level, you already knew them for the longest time, and you're just picking up where you left off the last time. Reincarnation happens all the time. The closest of friends and lovers never really remain apart forever. All it takes is the right amount of time, and eventually, you'll find them again. I am the aching in your heart whenever you see an empty bench and think, where is she? It is the smiling at the soft rain and the slow autumn breeze. It is the warm summer's days by the lake and the rustling of the leaves in spring. My soul feels the things that yours feels, reacts with them in a million ways, and yet they complement yours. They feel comfortable, like a warm coat. When your last incarnation fell, their mortal threads snapped in my hands. I fell into despair. I wept for a long, long time. I held desperately on to the words that you shared with me the last time we met. that it won't be the last time, that you would come back to me, no matter how long it would take. Your soul would reincarnate, and you would find me again. You told me to wait for you, and I was good. I waited. 20 long years went by since I held you last, since you warmed our bed. I was almost beginning to think that you had lied to me, that you had died for good, and that there's no way that you would return. And then you just showed up. You were walking on that sidewalk, walking to a place that wasn't that important. Your scent is as lovely as it always was. You didn't lie to me at all. You really did come back. Not for me, obviously that wasn't your present incarnation's intent. But you are here for me now. And you're never going back. You're going to be with me. Forever. My door's locked and reinforced with magic. Even if you were to leave through that door, you would still have to climb up through the roots of the great oak that is planted above us, and you would have to climb back up through the hole in the earth. You won't be able to leave this place without my help, and I won't have you go wandering, least of which right now. So relax. Take a seat. And let me just settle on you as well, so you don't even think about getting up for a while. I'll just wrap my arms around you and just hug you close. You are mine. Mine, forever and ever. And trust me when I say that I won't let death take you away from me again. Not like last time. You begged me to remain mortal last time around. You said that death and rebirth was the natural way of things, but that isn't normal for fox spirits like me. We are blessed with immortality. Though in my experience, my blessing has been nothing short of a curse to me. An unbreakable curse that forced me to be without my beloved. A curse that forced me to watch them wither and die in my arms, helpless. Now, I humored your wish last time around. Though it caused me a great amount of anguish at the loss of you, still I humored it. Now you will humor me. Huh? No, nothing, dear. Nothing of any consequence at all. Just transforming a curse into an actual blessing. You're so tense beneath me. You can focus on escaping later. For now, just relax and try to enjoy yourself. You've got a fox girl on your lap after all. You're blushing so hard. Just as I suspected. You're just as cute as before. No change at all. My cute darling. Is it really so bad to have a fox girl whose only wish is to pamper you and have you fluff her tail? Especially when it's so soft and warm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. I've missed you so much. And after all this time, you still act like this. You're blushing so hard that you might rival the redness of my fur. So cute, darling. That's it, darling. Just relax. Don't worry about anything, and just let me keep you forever and ever. And after we're done with the ritual, it really will be forever. Huh? What's the ritual? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, cutie. It's just a private little ceremony between the two of us to reconsummate our marriage and to bind your soul permanently to my own. It won't be painful. In fact, if you don't fight it, you'll find it quite enjoyable indeed. Hmm? Why yes, you do already carry a part of my soul within you. What I mean to say is that I will make you permanently immortal. Like me. Mm. Aw, your head is getting fuzzy. Oh, and I'll bet that you're feeling a little giggly too, aren't you? Cutie, such a good girl you are, giving into my charms. With each passing moment, your head is getting more and more fuzzy, a lot less easy to think clearly. It's a side effect. Your head will clear at the end of the ceremony in a few days. Hey. Hey. It's okay to try to fight it. It just won't work. The fuzziness will only grow stronger the more you try to fight it. And that's the best part about this charm. The harder you try to fight it, the fuzzier your head gets, and the better the afterglow. Doesn't petting my tail feel nice? Good girl. You should know that it is only making your head fuzzier by doing so. But you don't care, do you? You just want to keep fluffing my tail. I can see the faint smile on your face while you do. I'll let you in on a secret. According to a few obscure documents, whoever touches a fox spirit's tail will be cursed. Of course, what the document fails to mention is that the curse behaves as the fox spirit wills. If I wanted to make this hurt, then I very well could have. But I don't want to cause you pain. I only want to make you feel good. Which is why I have you constantly fluffing my tail, allowing your head to get fuzzier and fuzzier with each passing moment. And your reward is being my good girl. And you are such a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, but you're resisting. You're fighting to clear your head so hard. But the more you do, the more you feel your head slipping into the fuzzy feeling. You're trying to remove your hands from my big, soft, fluffy tail. But you can't seem to manage it, can you? No matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to summon the will to stop. Because it feels too soft, and it makes you feel so fuzzy and happy. You're such a good girl. I could just be making it all up, you know. The curse. The subversion of will. I could just be telling you a very intricate story in an attempt to trick you. But you are indeed resisting, aren't you? You're trying very hard to regain control of your senses. Or are you? You think that you want to fight the fluffy feeling of submission, right? But what if that's not it at all? What if you want to submit to me? After all, if it already feels this good while you're resisting, then you can only imagine how it will feel when you give in. And it will feel good either way. I have many plans for the two of us, baby. So much that I want to do with you. I want to take you out on the best dates of your life. I want to cook you all of your favorite meals. I can't wait to surprise you with all the things that I just know you'll love. But most of all, I want you to feel nice. Most of your resistance is gone. I can see that blank, faraway gaze that you tend to get whenever you're just waking up in the morning. When you just want to close your eyes and go back to sleep. That powerful sense of comfort and peace. Your cheeks are so flushed. It almost looks like you're drunk. I remember the expression well from those few nights that I convinced you to drink with me. However, you haven't been drinking at all. You've just been sitting in this chair, and I've been sitting on top of you, straddling you as you've been soaking in my every word. You've been petting my tail for so long, your hands must be tired. So why don't you just rest beneath me and just relax? That's it. Just wrap your arms around my waist. Good girl. Give in to me. I promise that you will remember everything from this night. I won't try to screw with your head too much. No promises there, though. Now that I have you beneath me like this, it is getting rather hard for me to hold back as well. After all, you are just as cute as you ever were. With you sitting on this chair, looking all hot and bothered. Your expression is happy, even though you look a bit dazed. There's pleasure in submission. This I can teach you. As I did when we first consummated our marriage all those years ago. And after I was done with you, you were gasping for air and mewling like a kid. Of course, you had to repay the favor the next morning as I cooked breakfast for you. I was planning on giving you a queen's stay in bed, and then you snuck up behind me, bent me over the counter, and... well, perhaps you'll be brave enough to do that in a few days. And trust me, I look forward to it, my love. But for now, submit for me. Good girl. That's it. That's it. You're relaxing so wonderfully well for me. Now allow me to carry you to bed. I'll fetch water when you need it, as well as meals for when we need them. And here we are. Look at how you're snuggling into the blankets. Like the good girl you are. You're the spitting image of how you were when I first brought you here. You're warm and soft. This is just how I remembered things. Beloved. You were mine, forever and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, until the ending of time. I love you. I'll make sure to take care of you just the way that I used to. You will awaken tomorrow completely refreshed, and you will never again know the pain of loneliness, the pains of hunger or thirst, or extreme heat or frigid cold, of disease or heartbreak. I will make sure to make myself available for you to enjoy. And I am sure that you will enjoy me. Oh yes. I will quite enjoy you, darling.